So, can we believe it that it is nearly Christmas and then pretty much straight after that is New Year's as well? I can't believe how fast this year has gone, to be quite honest with you. It's mental. But I thought I would sit down and do a bit of a glittery, sort of Christmassy New Year's party eye look that's quite simple. Quite natural on the eyes with a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to just get started by priming my eyelids with a bit of concealer, and that is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, the one with the white lid. Just going to buff this in. Okay, and then I'm going to set that with the e.l.f. finishing powder. It's just the one in like the silver packaging. It's one of my faves at the moment. As you can tell, I've hit pan on it as well. I just love it. Just to set the concealer in place. And now I'm just going to take a bit of bronzer. This is the City Bronzer by Maybelline. And I don't know if there's a certain shade because there's nothing on the back. I think I'm a bit of a savage. And I'm just going to blend this into the crease just to give a little bit of dimension. Just towards the outer. Just to give it a nice little bit of a tint. Liner, but any liner that you like. I also like the Narbla one. I'm just going to put this in the top waterline. Put a little bit of the Marshmallow NYX primer on, and now I'm going to go in with this That Gal Benefit. It's like a pearl brightening primer. It just adds a nice little sheen to the skin. It's just like a little wind up. It comes out the end here. And I'm just going to put it a little bit on the cheeks, a little bit here. And that is just gonna blend in with the foundation, which is going to be the Nars. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. Mine is in the shade Vienna. Might be a little bit dark right now, but we will see. And I'm just going to do like one pump each section of the face to start, and then I will build it up afterwards. So I'm just going to take the same foundation brush that I used earlier. I'm just going to blend that all over the face. I'm actually thinking that I like the coverage with just this amount, and then I'm going to put concealer down to kind of cover up this whole situation that's happening here. Mother Nature at its finest. We will ignore it. And then the under eyes concealer, I'm going to use just this little Morphe M173 brush. I've been using this for my concealer. And then for the rest of the face, just use foundation brush and just tap it out. Okay, so I'm going to set this with the same e.l.f. powder to the eyes. And then a bigger, fluffier brush for the rest of the face. Okay. Now a teeny little brush like this. It's quite thin. And this is the LA Girl 206. And now I'm kind of in between which blush that I want to use at the moment. It's either the MAC Wrapped Candy Extra Dimension, which is like a purpley berry colour like that. It's really, really nice. Or a similar sort of vibe, but a bit deeper, is the Nars Seduction. I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm just going to take a little bit on the end of the brush and just towards the outer corner on the lower lash line. Also, I find that for blue eyes, purples and like berry tones and stuff just add a little bit nicer of a pop on blue eyes. I just find that it makes them stand out a little bit more, so maybe this could help with those of you. Just like that, just to add a little bit of something else to the look. Okay, and now to add a little bit of sparkle into this look, I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take this, it's kind of like a golden glitter from Urban Decay, and everyone talked about these, like it's not uncommon. It's the heavy metal liners, and this one is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. So I'm going to take the wand, and I'm just going to put this in the inner corners as the inner corner highlight and just add a bit of sparkle to the eyes. Okay, so just adding a nice little bit of sheen to the inner corners, and now I'm going to take a little bit of the same one and put it on the back of my hand, and before it all dries just kind of tap it in there, and I'm going to lightly tap it onto the lid, just almost like a sequin effect, so that when you look and close your eyes it just gives a nice little bit of a sheen. You can tell in person it's just got a nice little bit of a sequined glitter look when it catches the light, and just adds a nice little tiny bit of glitter so it's not too overpowering. So yeah, and I am going to line the bottom waterline. With the bronzer for the skin, and I think I'm going to use the same City bronzer first, and I'm going to use a bit of a topper afterwards, more towards the back, and then bring it forward. Put it down under the lip. And then I'm going to use, like I said, a bit of a topper, and it's a bronzer in itself, but it's a little bit more of a glow to it, and it's the Milani Soleil baked bronzer. This. just gonna lightly take that on the cheeks. Just adds a little bit more warmth. Okay, now for the blush, I'm going to use the same one that I mentioned earlier, the Nars Seduction one, which has got a bit of a berry tone to it, which I think is just nice in the winter time in general. Again, it is quite a dark colour, so a lighter hand, and I'm going to put it more towards the temples, like the cheekbone up here. I feel like it gives more of a lifted look. A little bit down the nose. A little bit on the temples. Light, love it. Okay, highlight. So I'm gonna go with a Beauty Bay own highlight today, and it's in the shade Beam, and it is honestly just beautiful. Like, if you haven't tried these out, you really need to, because they are just so good and they're so affordable. It's a joke. I mean, look at that. Like, can we just... So I'm just gonna swell this. And this is a new highlighter brush to me, but it's really nice. It's a BH rounded highlighter brush. It's like this, just a little bit fluffier. I'm gonna start up here and just bring it forward. Look at that glow. Sorry, that is just so nice. Bring it down the nose. There's like certain things in life that make people happy, and I swear to God, highlighter is just one of them. Okie dokie. Mascara. Honestly, I'm not going out tonight, so I'm just going to chuck a random one. This is just the Matrix XX Revolution. I'll put this on and then I'll come back. Okay, so I did go ahead and put some lashes on, which, please don't judge. I am still trying out how to put lashes on. It's a work in progress for me, but I will say, how nice and fluffy are these lashes, and they are from Shein, guys. Literally, you get a pack of like, how many are there? 1, 2. You get a pack of 8 for like £4, like this. How nice and fluffy. Honestly, if you're like me and you're still trying out, or even if you just like the design of that, please go check them out, because I'm the worst person for lashes, and I just feel like these look actually half decent. I know this one here should be fixed, I'm well aware, but like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so for now it will do. It will do. I'm going to go onto the lip now, which is going to be a red lip, and I'm going to start off by using the Spicy lip pencil by NYX, like this, and it's just like a little reddy tone. I guess it's more of like a blue toned red. And my favourite all-time red lipstick. Now I do like the Ruby Roo one, still a very, very beautiful one from MAC, but my favourite lipstick is now the Love Bite by Charlotte Tilbury. Such a beautiful colour and literally lasts forever. I literally topped it up, like I went to a Christmas party and topped it up once and it just lasted amazingly. Kind of bright and intense. I think that the ring light situation is making it a lot more in your face than it actually is, and a lot more like orangey tone, which is strange. In person it looks a little bit deeper and a lot more blue cool toned. But I guess this is the finished look. So just a bit of sparkle in the inner corner, a little bit of a reddy toned blush underneath here to kind of blend in with the face, and a nice red lip. If I don't do a red lip, I would most likely do a dark brown, like a dark nudie shade, maybe something like this. If you haven't checked out Beauty Bay's lip liners too, they're really, really nice. This one is the one called Vintage, and it's just a really nice deep brown shade. I would probably use that and then top it off with the Honey Pot lip gloss by Doll Beauty, which is really beautiful at the moment. I've really been loving it. So yeah, this is the finished look. It's a little bit of a chaotic video filming situation today, so I apologise if it comes up a bit blotchy and crazy. It's just everything's been going on in this house today. It's been chaos. So yeah, guys, honestly though, check out the lashes. They have so many different styles for like, I think there was a pack of like 28 for £10, and you can get a pack for £5 in Boots or Superdrug or something like that, so like for one lash. Just go check out Shein's lashes. Honestly, the bulk buy, and they are so fluttery, they're so soft, and I never wear lashes, and this one was pretty easy to put on, so give it a go. Gotta try it, haven't you? Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if there's anything that you want me to try out, or if there's any looks that you need me to try, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.